Hello everyone, my name is Yearlin, and today I'm going to be showing you the basics of using scan probes. Now I'm in a covert ops ship. This is the Buzzard, the Caldari Tech 2 frigate, and I have a Sisters expanded probe launcher with some Sisters core scanner probes, and I'm going to launch 5 of these. Now some people like to use less, some people like to use more. I don't really care. What works for me is pretty good. So if you find a better method, go for it. But I'll show you what I'm going to do. So once you've got them launched, you're going to want to open your solar system map. Just minimize that there. And click on one, hold down Shift, click on the rest, and change your scan range to 32 AU. Now you're going to see these little arrows here. What you want to do is set up the outside ones in a square around the center one. And then move the entire thing holding the Shift key, and grab these little arrows and move the whole pack of them to try to cover the entirety of the solar system. And then hit Analyze. It's important to note that I have pretty good astrometric skills, and I have a rigged ship that has a faction launcher and faction probes. So for me, scanning is fairly easy. If you don't have the skills yet, I suggest getting them. So what we're showing here in the results is that there's 3 anomalies and 2 cosmic signatures. RVQ385. We are going to find this one. Now when you click on a specific signature, it'll show you a dot. Red is a signal that you don't have a good signal on yet. Yellow is one that you have a good signal on. And green means you've found it. So I'm just going to try to center these a little bit more. And because I have the whole group highlighted, I can just click on any of them, right click that is, and I can change it to a smaller range. The smaller the range you use, the more signal strength you're going to get out of it. So it's just a process of elimination. You basically repeat the process, try to line things up nicely, and get that center probe right over the middle if you can. Now it's showing that there's a wormhole in the system. It's because it's a signal I found earlier. Don't think this one's going to be a wormhole though, because I'm inside a wormhole right now, so pretty sure this is going to be some kind of a site. Now, sometimes you're going to see multiples of the same signal show up. This is more of a problem when you're at the smaller ranges, but for now we're just going to move the center one in place. But just to give you an example of what it means, if you look at where the red dot is now and I click on the other one, it's further up. So it just means that our vertical axis is wrong somewhere. See if I can correct that with a similar scan at the same range. And what have we got? Yeah, see, now it's only one signal. So we're going to lower our scan range to 8. And we're going to try to move our probes into the center more. Move that up a bit. And we're going to overlap the center one again. Try to make sure that the outside ring of the bubble that you're moving in is over the square in the center. Creates this nice little helix. Gives a nice overlap of all of the probes so they can all help find that signal. Most signals you're going to be able to find as long as you have most of your astrometric skills to 4 and you've got a rigged ship. There is some signals in nullsec you won't be able to find without exceptional skills, so keep that in mind if you're going to be doing scanning down in 0-0 space. Get your skills up as high as you can, and definitely spend the money on the faction equipment. So this one's going up in signal strength. We're already at 20%. Now if you click on the words, see how it says idle here? It allows you to center your focus on that probe. So if you find yourself looking at the side of your scan field, just click on one of those and it'll center you again. Oops, there we go. And scan again. Now I'm actually scanning from within a wormhole right now, which means some of the sites I can find can be very lucrative. You can make a lot of money scanning down sites in wormholes, and it appears we have found a LiDAR site. But it's turned yellow, which means the signal is stronger, but we haven't got it yet, so we're going to have to keep on going. Let's just turn it down to 2. And there. Some of the specialty sites you'll have to literally go down to 1 AU or less to get the signal to give up. Sometimes wormholes especially, you can get them with a 1 AU scan. And I think we're going to get pretty close because it's a minor perimeter reservoir. It's already at 80. So let's go down to 1 and see if it will give up. This one's going pretty easy. Sometimes you'll have to move your probes around quite a bit when you get to the smaller range because you're dealing with a much more sensitive scan. And what's it going to give me? There we go. Jackpot. So now, once it hits 100% and the signal has turned green, you just right-click on it, bookmark the location, and then recall your probes. Always recover your active probes. Do not make the mistake of accidentally destroying your active probes if you've had one too many beer. Just saying, it's happened. And you can go back to your map, you can warp off to your thing if you want to, or go get another ship. And that's the basics. Thank you for watching.